my love, my dear, please stay ever near. Hold until I lose the fear of you leaving through that door. Not too long ago, I've been conquered by my lows, but your love fell down like snow. What a difference one can make to make you want to change. 'Cause even if those stars start falling, I'd be here for you. Or if those mountains crumble into pieces, I promise I won't move. 'Cause it's amazing how gracious your patience in watching all the good you do. Let your soul eclipse my heart and change me into something new, something like you. What must I say or do to prove these words are true? I know it's all way overdue, but my actions will speak louder than my self-esteem. You know I'm just a messed up kid, a fool to say the least, but even my kind often needs that someone to hold, a place to call their own. 'Cause even if these stars start falling, I'd be here for you. Or if those mountains crumble into pieces, I promise I won't move. 'Cause it's amazing how gracious your patience in watching all the good you do. So let your soul eclipse my heart and change me into something new, something like you, something like you. Oh my love, my dear, please stay ever near. Hold until I lose the fear of you leaving through that door.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Dude, thank you for being here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, here with us today is the very young, very talented Garrett Huffman. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Thank
you
you,
for having
Garrett.
me. Yeah, I'm stoked. So,
Dude,
What do you call that song?
Eclipse.
Eclipse.
That's Eclipse. Yeah.
that,
I wrote it at like 2:00 in the morning. So I mean, I don't know where it even really came from.
that's
but, yeah.
where the best ideas
It
come
is,
from.
it is.
Those 2 a.m. ideas.
100%.
You know,
I agree.
for me, you know, but I mean, it sounds like for you that was a really great idea because that was a really great song,
Yeah,
man.
Thank you.
You know, it's got a lot of movement, and I honestly, I heard a little bit of rock and roll in that song.
Yeah.
You know, some may say that's a country song, but I'm looking at you're like riding the line of like country and rock and roll
Yeah.
at the same time.
That's what people have told me before too. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And-
it's kind of.
And it's a great sound to have, man.
Yeah.
How did you get into playing music? How did you discover your sound? And you know, tell us a little bit about that journey.
Yeah. Well, I guess first off, I was really big into sports and stuff. I was huge into basketball. That was like my first love and everything. And whenever COVID hit, I said everything kind of got shut down. I couldn't play basketball, couldn't do anything really, so I was kind of just stuck at home. And I was like, well, it'd be a cool little time to try to pick up guitar, try to learn something new. And I taught myself how to play over quarantine. And
where you get the guitar?
Yeah.
Well, my brother, he was actually taking lessons at the time. He actually doesn't play anymore, but he was taking lessons at the time.
He heard his older brother play and was like, "Yeah, I'm out."
Yeah, yeah. He was playing, and he would just learn like notes and stuff. He never really like learned chords.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I was like, he had a guitar in his closet that like he hadn't picked up in a while, but he was still like trying to learn. So I was like, well, I think I could probably just try to do something with it. It might be fun to do.
Yeah.
Play around with it, and I just kind of just fell in love with it, and started writing songs about. Well, my first song I wrote was about like 10 months ago probably, and so, but I've been playing guitar for like 18 months now or so. So
Nice. And
he says it so casually, like it's not that 18 months. That's,
yeah, no big deal.
In 18 months, I mean, don't try to downplay it. In 18 months, you're singing and playing, which is something that takes
hard.
people decades to learn.
It's hard to do.
I mean, clearly there's a natural talent there.
Yeah, thank you.
For sure.
Yeah, and I would even say with your writing as well.
Oh, thank
I mean,
you.
being that you're doing the writing and the singing and the playing is amazing. I saw a interview where you were at Guitar Wishes over in Lincolnton.
Yeah.
So shout out to those guys.
Yeah, they're awesome. Bunch of
yeah.
awesome people there. Yeah.
Yeah, super cool interview, man.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Loved it. And I think in that interview you mentioned something like you're playing with one of your buddies.
Yeah, I said I was going to go into that too. Whenever that whole COVID thing hit, actually, kind of made me switch schools and stuff. So, because I was a Cramerton Christian, but now I had to switch to Gaston Christian, and I was actually on the praise team there, and there's a buddy there. His name's Micah Stywall, and he's crazy on electric. Like he does all the '80s stuff, and so all that '80s electric guitar, like Slash and all that. He's phenomenal.
Yeah.
But I heard him play. I was like, man, you're really, really good. And so I was like, well, maybe we could just try to do a gig sometime together and stuff. And then like I said, that's kind of just went crazy. Now I think we did about 55 so far, around like 10 months turn. So we've been hitting the road. Really trying to really going after it. So
That's awesome. Are you guys collaborating now on the songwriting and?
No, all the songwriting I do by myself. He just kind of helps me at the gigs and stuff. But I've been doing some solo gigs too.
Nice.
But yeah, he comes in and just adds that flavor.
The electric flavor.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, that's always a nice tool to have in your pocket,
Yeah, and he's 16 too, so he's like, it's crazy. Like I said, watching him.
You lock these kids down for 2 years, amazing.
See what happens, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, Michael kind of called this. You said on this show before that like this is gonna spring forth a renaissance.
True. Yeah, I was saying that early on in the show.
You was.
I was kind of everyone we talked to. I was like, this sucks what we're dealing with right now.
Yeah.
I was like, but I know that when this is over, there's going to be just an onpouring of music and art of all kinds, and it's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
People have changed up their careers. People have changed up their direction in life, and it's given way to a whole new generation of art that I think the whole world needs.
Definitely, especially right now.
100%. Yeah.
I mean,
everything going on.
And your music to me, I don't know about you, Michael. I don't know about you, Josh, but it's very uplifting.
Very uplifting for sure. Yeah.
It's
and I like that. I like I mean, it's no secret that we're a couple of metalheads, and one of the things I like about metal is how uplifting some of it is.
Yeah, it's a common misconception. People are like, metal's angry. It's not
really
that bad.
But and I mean, just I still appreciate artists like Adele. And
Katy Perry,
Lady Gaga, Katy Perry.
I'm a big Katy Perry
I still
fan.
like that stuff too. You know. And the way you write music, it's pretty beautiful, man.
Yeah, thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, I try to write my songs in a meaningful way that means a lot to me, but also other people. It can mean a lot to them too, because there's a lot of cliche songs out there, and I just want to write something that really stands out, but also that really if somebody can just say, wow, that means a lot to me. Because I've heard a lot of just stuff about that one song right there, about how that, like, it just touches them. Like,
Yeah.
whenever they hear it, and that, I said, that just means the world to me. So it's pretty
tell
cool.
us about an album or a song that's done that to you. I mean, clearly you were inspired at some point. I mean,
By
I
other
know you're
music,
an athlete, you know,
Yeah.
by trade or however you want to say that. You know, I know you're traditionally an athlete, but to start getting into music, surely you were inspired by someone.
Yeah, people always ask me that question. It's so hard to say one person because my genres are literally everywhere. Even at my shows, I play stuff from, like I said, 80s Prince stuff, like Guns N' Roses, and then I play over here like Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen type of stuff. So I mean, like I said, I think just everything kind of combined into one. I kind of just take bits and pieces out of everything. So something like that. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to say. Like,
So you're
one
like
thing.
us. You just like it all.
Yeah.
Exactly how it is. Yeah. I said I just love music and stuff. So
Yeah.
I kind of just love
just
everything
in general.
Exactly.
So do we, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the rooster.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rooster isn't like genre specific.
Yeah.
You know.
I love that about
Yeah. So, and thank you.
Yeah.
But really, when I think of your music, I don't think it's genre specific. And you know,
that's one thing I've been trying to figure out too. Like, what genre do I even fit in? Because somebody even
All
told
of
me.
You know what that means, right? They're going to start calling you Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that,
He's like, oh no.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be in that. Yeah, that's one thing I might want to stay a little bit away from. But yeah, I know that's one thing. But yeah, but even I was talking to a producer. Actually, Sound Factory Studios above
Right above
Guitar Wishes. Yep. So I said we're working on a song in there. But yeah, he was telling me like how my songs are kind of like country, like you were saying. But I have like a rock voice. He said, which is like kind of cool to hear, I guess. So it's kind of
It puts me in mind of the guy from Stained when he went to go
Aaron
do
Lewis?
Aaron Lewis, and went to go do solo stuff, and it was kind of country, kind of rock and roll at the same time. That's what it puts me in mind of.
And
take that as a compliment.
And the songs that you're writing have kind of like an old school, like, folk flair to them.
They do.
Yeah, and I love that.
yeah. Thank you.
You know,
Yeah.
I love that type of music. Storytelling.
That's the big thing about my songs.
That's some of my favorite music of any genre is the storytellers.
Exactly.
Those are my favorite artists.
Yeah.
Yep. And you mentioned you were recording up there.
Yeah, we are. Yep.
So you're working on your first album.
Yeah. First. Yep.
Very
Yes,
cool.
Sir. Yeah.
Can you drop any nuggets about your first album? Can you drop us any information? on
Can't
it?
drop anything yet, but that song I said that's one of the songs that I'm working on. So
Nice.
so it's gonna be cool. I think.
How many songs have you got arranged for the album?
We're still going back and forth. The thing we're gonna actually do a EP first with it
Yeah.
and stuff. Kind of do like a little something.
Dip your toes in the
Exactly.
water.
Yeah. Because like I said, I haven't done anything.
I mean, you're
It's gonna
2
explode.
years in, and you're
Yeah.
There's probably someone watching this now cursing you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but going back to the Guitar Wishes is actually it's kind of crazy how everything happened with that. We went in there to get some guitars fixed, and the owner Roger Calhoun. I don't know if y'all know him.
I've
or
met
not.
him before.
Yeah,
So,
he's
shout
an
out,
awesome
Roger.
guy. He's an
Shout out to
amazing
you.
guy.
Yes,
Yeah, amazing
super
guy.
cool.
Yeah, we were up in the studio and I played him one of my songs and stuff, and he liked it a lot, I think, and so
Nice.
I think so anyway. And
It was really that random? You just walked in there one day
Yeah.
for service on your guitar?
it was. I say it was crazy. Like whenever I think back about it, we went in there because my guitars has some weird buzzing. And I was like, what is wrong with my guitars?
Probably the lug nut or something.
Yeah, about like the truss rod or something weird in it. Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah.
But but we went in there and he said, yeah. He got 3 done super quickly. But I also brought my electric guitar because I'm trying to learn, I guess, 80s stuff too and stuff. So I'm taking
Get
guitar
a little,
lessons.
learn how to chug a little
Exactly.
Now, are these all acoustic, or is he putting full production on your songs?
I think it's going to be a full production, but I'm also going to have acoustic versions of them too. So it's kind of going to be just whichever one I feel that's like right to release and everything. But
bit. What feels right for the song?
exactly.
You
Yeah.
feel like sharing another song with us?
Yeah. Yeah. I'd love to. Yeah, for sure.
Hit an intro it.
Yeah. I was going to say one too before I do this one about how I went in there to the Guitar Wishes, and yeah, I played him one of my songs, and so they actually did. He did a Facebook Live video with it, and it got like 12,000 views.
Yeah, we've watched it.
Yeah.
Is that what got you on Fox?
Yeah, that's what opened up that door, and it's opened up a lot of doors. So I said super. I can't say thank you enough to Roger and all them and stuff, because they've been so awesome.
Roger, if you're watching, dude, this guy really appreciates
Yeah,
you.
I do.
And so do we, man. You know,
I
because
do.
now you're on Rooster Radio,
Yeah, exactly,
and we're so thankful you're here. So, what is this one called?
Yeah, well, this song is actually the song that I played him up there. It's called "Home in No Time," and it's a story-based song. And yeah, one of my favorites. Little thing about it, well, actually, I'll tell you the story after. So,
Sure.
I'll do that. Let y'all hear it first. He gave his mom and dad a kiss on the cheek. They hugged the boy goodbye, trying to find some relief. It was his time to go far, far away. Tears rolling down Mama's face was all they needed to say. He said to them before he left, oh, he said, don't you dare worry about me. I'll write letters to you, but please, when you read, make sure the little ones can see. And I know you're scared, but please don't be. And do me a favor before I leave, and wipe those tears from your eyes. I'll be home in no time. First couple of days was harder than he had thought, till he finished all up and they shipped him far across the world. And as that boy picked up his pen, the homesick started to settle in. And it said, don't you dare worry about me. This letter right here's for you, but please make sure the little ones can see. And I know you're scared, but please don't be. Please do me a favor and wipe those tears from your eyes. I'll be home in no time. Day came, he was in the middle of the war, too afraid to write down what he wanted Mama to know. And as he sat there with glistened eyes, he picked up his pen one final time, and it said, I know you worry about me, but this letter right here's for you. But please, this time make sure everyone can see. And I know you're scared and I am too, but please for me, can you wipe those tears from your eyes? I'll be home in no time. Home in no time. Then one day a plane came soaring in. The boy was the first one off the steps. Before the boy could react, Mama was in his arms. And before she started to cry, he whispered in her ear, see home in no time. Home in no time.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you, thank you.
Fantastic,
Thank you
dude.
so much. Thank you.
Now,
That means a lot.
is that a made up story or
That,
is that inspired by something?
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, it's my great grandfather. He was in World War II, and my grandfather, he was in the Vietnam War, and he used to write letters back to his mom, and so yeah, I kind of wanted to wrap a song around that. And
Oh, that's special.
that's how that one came out. Yeah, so yeah, it means a lot to me. So that song's.
Yeah, I mean, it
special.
did. That last verse, I was waiting for it. I knew it was going there.
Yeah.
I did. I knew it was going there. And it actually kind of gave me the same feeling I get when I hear the song Hero of War by Rise Against. I don't know if you know who those guys are or not, but it's a similar type story.
Yeah.
And, damn, that was good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It was very well written,
Thank you.
and yeah, man. I got a little emotional during the song, man. I got a little choked up
I
there.
guess that means it worked, right?
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. That's been a very special song. It's helped me. I said people always like it. I think, and I said I've got a bunch of stories about people about how that story means a lot to them. So like veterans and stuff, and people serving actively. So I said that's
a high honor.
That right there is amazing.
It's
It's amazing. Like honestly, hearing stuff like that, but.
How has the transition been received by friends and family and guys you played ball with and the whole community that you were in before COVID started? Now that you've kind of come out as a musician, are you still playing ball?
No, I kind of stopped everything.
You're pouring everything into this. So how has that been received by your circles?
Yeah, well, first off, family-wise, my parents are here, and they've been, like I said, they've supported me every step of the way.
Shout out to mom and dad.
Yeah,
I
said I couldn't ask for better parents, truly. And I said they've been amazing. So my whole family, I said they've all really been supportive about it and stuff. And I said I can't thank them enough for that. 'Cause that means the world to me. But yeah, going to like the sports side and everything, I think they were a little, I guess, surprised by it.
At first, everybody was like, "What?
Yeah.
Come on, man."
Yeah, because I recently, the basketball thing, that one was more of just, I just felt like I should do this instead of basketball that year.
Yeah.
And so I went for that. So they weren't really
They're equally as risky in terms of career choices.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can have a lot more longevity doing this.
Yeah.
You can.
An athlete, you're petering out at 30. You can do this till you're 70 years old.
That's true.
So,
Look at Willie Nelson. He's still playing music, I think.
Yeah.
Around.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
imagine if he had played basketball.
I know.
it's actually
Different world. All
Exactly.
around,
It's actually crazy because I was really big into cross country and track and stuff. And so whenever I got into this, it was this year actually. I had to make a decision if I want to do this or if I want to do running, because running, I said, it takes up all of your time pretty much. I mean, you got to run constantly. I mean, it's a lot of workouts.
Yeah, you can always run on the treadmill if you get a gym membership.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's
You could do double duty on the treadmill.
You could. A little treadmill while playing.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's going to get you ready for those outdoor festivals
It
when
is.
you got to run down the entire
Kill
length
two
of the
birds with one
crowd.
stone. Exactly.
Exactly. You got to do your rock squats, man. If you're not waking up every morning doing your rock squats, it's going to be impossible to go out there and rock.
You're not taking it seriously.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So glad to hear you're getting those in, man. That's good.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but they were all kind of. I think they were kind of really surprised whenever I said like I just want to do music like full time and stuff. I think they were kind of.
I mean, it's a big transition.
It is a big. It's really big. Cause we just won a state championship, and so that's why.
Oh.
I know
You missed it.
It hurt me. Yeah. It hurt me. Oh, I said the year before we won, like whenever I was on the team.
Oh.
And so they wanted me on this year, so like we could do it again, but I said I just felt like
Nah, dude, I gotta go rock. You know, serving my community through rock. It's great, man.
Yeah, I felt like music was calling me. So.
Have they heard you play?
Yeah. I
So
said
they
my friends are
understand.
super supportive. Yeah, they're fully behind me, so I'm thankful for them too. So
Coming
they're
to
awesome.
like a lot of your shows that you're going out.
Yeah,
and
so
playing.
they have been too. They said yeah. So I said I'm playing like 3 times a week now at different
where you
venues and
playing?
stuff. Oh gosh, we're playing Well, actually, tomorrow.
This is where you say go to GarrettHuffman.com.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Which you guys built the website, right?
We did. Yep. That was from the ground up.
It's a father-son thing.
Yeah.
That's nice, man. You know.
Yeah, my dad was never that supportive of my choices as a teenager.
Yeah.
Albeit my choices were a lot different than yours. My pops was never as supportive.
Yeah. But that's great.
Yeah. But GarrettHuffman.com. Yeah, it's got all the venues and stuff on it. Because I said tomorrow I'm playing at Galway Hooker in Cornelius.
I love that place.
Yeah. So I'm playing there.
Never been there, man.
Yeah.
Might have to
Y'all come out.
Yeah,
y'all come in tomorrow. Yeah.
Definitely.
And then I think where am I playing Saturday? Twin Brothers Pizza in Valdez. So
Nice.
Have you been doing all this booking yourself? Like how have you been able to? I mean, you reached out to excuse me. You reached out to me.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you're basically scouring social media and the internet for venues and other musicians. And
That's how I was
you're
starting
probably
off.
on Instagram following everybody that's
Yeah.
connected to music. Is this you just grassrootsing it up, just
Well,
reaching out, or
at
do you
the-
have any help?
At the start, it was very difficult. I mean, it's crazy, but we luckily we had a friend, my best friend. His dad is the manager of Sports Page in Coolwood.
Oh,
Sean,
nice.
yeah,
Shout out to Sean.
Sean and Cole. He's my best friend. But yeah,
Cole.
so exactly, yeah. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, man, you think if I could. Play just sometime at your place because they have live music every Friday and stuff.
Nice.
And so he did it pretty cool how he did it all. I had to try out for him about 4 times, and because like I said at the start I wasn't that good. I thought I was better than I actually was, but like I said I was
I mean, you got to progress.
exactly
Right?
yeah. So he did about 4 times, and about that 4th time he was like, yeah, I think you're ready. So,
You're ready now.
Exactly. So it was cool going in there and playing our first show there. So.
And how's I mean, clearly there's no lack of confidence
Yeah.
in your playing and your
You gotta
performing.
have that.
And you do have to
Thank you.
have that. As I'm assuming that that's a product of the support that you've received from your upbringing and your family and the people that you're
and just
surrounded
the
by.
General circle.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
Definitely helps
let
a
me
lot.
soapbox it for a second in the camera. Anyone looking at this guy saying 18 months in, who's this guy? He's doing the work.
Yep.
He's doing the work. That's what gets you there.
Yep.
And I just gotta say, I mean, just getting to know you, it makes me proud to know that there's people your age in our community.
Yep.
It gives me hope for what we're doing with the
Exactly, yeah.
Rooster.
Hopefully, somebody comes to a show that we have there and gets the same spark that you got during the pandemic time. And man, I want to play music.
Yeah.
That's our
Exactly.
whole goal.
Yeah.
Is to try to create a community within the arts. And
That's big. Yeah. That's awesome.
Clearly, you're now you're the community, man.
Yeah, thank you.
You have to
Yeah,
come
I already
play.
know who you're going to open for when we get open.
I think I got a good idea. Of who
Shout out to Britt Cates.
Yep.
Is that who you were thinking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a Brick Cake.
Yeah, you're right. You guys would make a great pairing
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard of him, go check. He's another local artist.
Okay.
He's had the opportunity to tour all over the country, and he's been on the show.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. That'd be awesome to me.
His older brother was the drummer of the band I was in when I was your age.
Okay. Yeah. That's sick.
Full circle.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly.
Small world.
But no, what you're doing is awesome, and I love it. And it should be an inspiration to other kids your age, who wasted their time during the pandemic to get off your ass and do
Playing
something
the video
worthwhile.
games. Get off the video games.
Well, I got you up to do this.
I did, man. I was playing my video game, and Michael was like, "Come do this interview." No, but seriously, thank you for coming out.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
So we've mentioned the website and
What about socials?
socials, yeah.
Yeah. It's on Instagram and Facebook. It's Garrett Huffman Music. And so I got
easy to remember.
And
Exactly.
we'll drop links in the description. When
Yeah,
on
that'd
the
be awesome.
so you can
Yep.
look below in the description.
Do what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Before we wrap up, I we have the opportunity to have a musician that plays live for us.
True.
How do you feel about playing the show out? You got another one in you?
Another song? Yeah. Also, I want to say before though, this guitar right here, it's a Willow Creek, and I actually about a week ago, I signed with them. So
Willow Creek
Yeah.
guitars?
Wait, you waited till now to bring that up? Come on, brother.
Yeah. But
You should open with that one.
but yeah, I said it was we drove up to Indiana, met the owner David. He's an amazing guy, amazing company. But yeah, so this is one of their.
It's a
guitars,
beauty,
so.
man.
Yeah.
What an
Yeah.
axe. You know.
Thank you. Yeah. So
Shout out to Willow Creek.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Willow Creek for sure.
they're awesome. Yeah. But yeah, I can play another one to end it out then. So
Sure. What you got? For
Anything
us?
else you want to say to our audience before we wrap this up?
What do you want to leave them with?
I said if you like what you're hearing and stuff, I said I'd love if you went and follow me on Garrett Huffman Music and everything. And like I said, I'd love to see you out at a show sometime. And like I said, if you got something you want to do, nobody's stopping you. So yeah, this song is called Prodigal Son. So. My brother, don't you think you've been gone long enough? Aren't you tired of fighting? I can see right through your bluff. And Mama's still bedside, dead awake, praying on her knees. Daddy's been talking more about you nowadays, it seems. I know you never thought you'd hit that point, you start to crash. But even the prodigal son had to some point come on back. Come on home, don't you think it's time now? Find your head, pack your bags, finally make it live out. Just come on home, oh I'm begging please. Is it worth it? It's not worth it. Will you tell me? Just come on home. Those bottles and those pills aren't all you're made up to be. I promise you there's still time to beat it and finally break free. But now I'm left here useless, 'cause I've done all that I know to do. And I worry that my greatest fear of losing you might be coming true. Might be coming true. So come on home. Don't you think it's time now? Find your head, pack your bags, finally make it live out. Just come on home. Oh, I'm begging, please. It's not worth it, you say it's worth it. How can that be? Just come on home. Even if you come home with slurred speech and eyes shot full of red, I promise you that this time we'll not only forgive, but forget. And I pray reality hits you and sends you back crawling on the floor. Whether it's 10 years or tomorrow, we'll be here arms open, waiting at this door. At this same door. So come on home.
Thank you.